DJ Bugsy.
So the beauty of this software is the fact that it does not require installation on your computer. I have run into softwares that you need to download a whole intricate thousands of gigabytes, things along those lines to get it going. Again, you can just log in us from a mobile phone if you wanted to. As long as you have an internet browser, you can get in. The website is going to be resolutions with an S, taxsoftware.com. All right. It'll bring you to this lovely screen we see in front of us. For those office owners who plan to go with the service, they do give you free demos. You can actually go to the login here and hit create an account. From there, you can get set up. The team here is very great. They'll help you through the whole process of getting set up. So for client purposes right now, we're just going to go ahead and log in. So myself, I'm just going to use one of the logins that I have. Actually, I work with a few offices that have different systems. And the beauty of it is we can all log in at different times. So give me one moment. I apologize. So account name, password, firm name, and there's even a code verification process so that you don't get any bots stealing any software from you. Testing purposes. So once you get logged in, there are different levels of authentication you can get put on the system. In which case you get a two-factor authentication. You get a phone call or an email code sent to you. Again, additional security for the product, Google authentication as well. Typically, for me, doing taxes as much as I do, that could slow me down, so I typically skip over that. But I do have a 4-digit PIN code, all right, just as an additional step for me, which I assume is very easy for most people. You get general notifications whenever you get into the system. Any new updates that the system has made, they will let you know about it as soon as possible, okay? And this system does update with the times. You need that nowadays, a system that's going to constantly change as things change, all right? So for now, we're just going to X out of that screen. The screen is very vibrant. It does have different types of modes you can use. Right now it is in modern mode, but you can switch it to over in the top right, a classic mode. All right. For those of you who have similar softwares or worked with a software similar to this, it may be reassuring that you can change it up depending on who the person is. So this software is very flexible depending on the person. And again, you could switch back to modern view. All right. Modern view is where we'll be working out of for now, just because that's usually what most people are more comfortable with. Tax year is 2021. Woo woo. We're going into 2022 next year. We're very excited to get there. But any offices, you're going to run into situations where you might be doing multiple years worth of taxes. All right. Right here is where you can go and you can go back to those prior years to get them taken care of. And this can go back as long as you need it to be done for whatever client's needs are. All right. So very reassuring that you can do multiple years of taxes. You have a field support system, very responsive. You can go through here and put in help tickets and things along those lines. We can do business taxes, guys, business taxes. This takes this for more than just the software for your mom and pop locations. Somebody might be doing 2 or 3 people's. You can do real business S corp taxes by hitting this business icon and getting it going. Set up for any office owners or people planning to get the software for themselves. If you have people that prepare taxes underneath you, this is where you'll go. Okay. Setup is very helpful. As you can see, we have a few people that are active. This is sensitive information, but people can be active. You can disable people. They're no longer with your company. Feel free to take them off. Adding new preparers, which is the goal. You can get that set up in here as well. Very easy to work through, and you have a team that'll help manage and help you work through everything in here, all right? So very simple. Going back to the home screen, We're going to go back to the individual tax preparing system. This is where most people are going to work out 999 times out of 1,000. All right. Right now we have a couple tax returns in the software for this coming year, 926. All right. That's a very good number, but we always want to get more. You can see what type of progress you have for the year, how many have been e-filed, how many checks to print, appointments, etc. All right. Sometimes rejections happen. This software will let you know if there's a rejection. So if, for instance, you have a client, they came and filed with you, but they went somewhere else beforehand. It is very reassuring that your software will stop it and cause you from double sending something out on top of another person's return, which is only going to lead to issues with the tax return. It helps you with a lot of important information. Let's just say someone has a disallowance, a child filed by multiple people prior. You can get all that taken care of before the form is sent out completely. Right here with clients, you'll be able to see people's personal information, so I don't want to stick there too long. E-file location. Whenever you go to send things out, they will drop into this queue. They'll show if they've been accepted, if it's being queued, rejected, transmitted, a bunch of different categories, but all so that you can easily find whatever you need to find, okay? This system goes even further. It allows you to schedule appointments with clients as well as preparers so that they can track whenever things need to be taken care of. You have letters, icons. You can do so much. Run reports. This is very helpful if you have a big team, okay? Anyone with a big team or needs to just stay on track of everything that's going and being organized, it can be done there. You can manage pricing. Pricing is very important. If you do high quality, you can charge more for your pricing, all right? You can go in here and set the rates for different forms, and we do have almost every form that can be done. As you can see, the 1040X for amendments, the 1040SR, that's simply just for older people who are going to be doing taxes. Non-residents, this is just a few things, okay? The typical 1040, you can price how much you want to charge. Currently, we have an automatic fee of $475 for any 1040s, all right? And there are other things, schedules, itemized deductions, popular Schedule Cs. This is for the profits and lows. Those are people with businesses, all right? You can go in here and set a price to where if someone has a business, you automatically have a fee associated with it. And of course, you got your tools. This will just help you move and navigate through the system, change up the screen. So, guys, the reassuring part about this is customizable. If you're the type of person that takes control and moves things to way you're gonna make it more efficient for you, then you can get that taken care of. All right. So briefly, we're just gonna talk about how easy it is to start a new return. Simply just put in a person's social. Put it in twice for verification. Select the type of form you're doing. Again, most people are going to be doing a 1040. You do have some 1040X and non-residents and some people that self-employment tax returns. All right. So for right now, we're just going to go into the 1040, save and continue. At this point, it's just simple dollar entry, guys. First and last name. Good birthday. We're going to give us a 90s baby. Hey. Occupation. And then, guys, those of you who have identity pins, all right, just know that we can enter that software. Before, people lots of times with identity pins, you would have to mail out that tax return, and it would take months before that client would actually see the return. You can enter the 6-digit identity pin right here, okay, if need be. If not, leave it blank. So much more. We got options for disabled, blind, deceased students. So those of you interested in doing the AOTC credit, preparers will know. All of that can be taken care of. Whether or not they're got the marketplace statement for the 1095 Cs, Bs, and As. What filing status? We have 5 different filing status, guys. Head of household is popular if they have kids. Good address. And then here's the good part. Put in the zip code. click somewhere, it'll automatically search the city and state for you. All right. So if that's all you have, it's good. Good email, good phone number. All of this is here. Backup phone numbers. City, state. So we do pride ourselves on the fact that we do federal, state. We can do school district taxes. You can even do RETA taxes in here, guys. For those of you who are aware, that is very good. This software extends itself to all parts of the tax process. All right. Let's go ahead and put Reynoldsburg for this, since we use Reynoldsburg school zip code. And then there's a lot of people who may be doing taxes on TurboTax, things along those lines, in which case you have to wait on the client to pay out, and they have to be nice enough to actually pay you the funds, or you got to get it up front. You can go ahead and put in the client's checking, routing, account information for checking or the savings, and that will allow the money to be directly entered into the client's account. All right. This is very helpful for your clients that already have it, that don't want checks printed and don't want to have to come see you again. All right. But everything is in there and is taken care of for you. So put that in. And the system will catch common errors, okay? It is nothing better than have a system that will catch if you make errors. That is very good because it allows you to have an extra step of security for the things that can't always happen. We're all human. Things happen where we make mistakes, but the system will catch it. So let's go ahead and update this. And we're going to hit save. Once completed, it will allow you to move to the next form, and you'll do this throughout many forms. We have so many different forms available in the software, and by simply going here and searching it in, let's look at that Schedule C. See, all of the things will pop up. The search engine is very helpful. You can start a Schedule C, your profits and loss statements. As you input information, the tax return information will update. Everything will compute on its own. So, for example, we go in here and we put a child on. For test purposes, we're going to put the child on. All right. We're going to add this kid to the software. Is this kid a full-time student? Are they permanently and totally disabled? All of the options are here for you to peruse through. And what happened, guys? This system updated and gave us a refund based upon the simple information that we put in of a child being added. Okay? So each child will raise this refund, and you can see in real time what is happening to the refund every time you make changes. It allows you to easily understand what the best route is to take for each client. So, guys, this will continue to go. We have state taxes in this situation, Ohio. You can get that taken care of and see if there's a refund. All W-2 work is done in here as well. And you can upload as many as you want. There is no limit. This will continue to allow you to add new. By simply putting the EIN number in, it will auto-populate the business if you've used that business before. This system is always learning. As you do things, it will update and make it easier the next time you have to do it. So you put in a business, a mom and pop Wendy's location that has its own EIN. The next time you go to put it, the first time you put it in, you're going to have to fill it out. But the next time, it'll automatically populate for you. This saves time, which is very crucial in the tax preparing process. By entering numbers, it'll auto-calculate for you, guys. Again, no one wants to be doing math and pulling out calculators like they once had to do. This system is ever-changing, and it will update and add that information for you, okay? So everything is pretty much done. Go ahead, hit save. What we're going to notice is the refund amount changes. Again, it is very crucial that when you put something in, it moves and the number changes if that affects the return, guys. Up top here, you're going to hit verify to just see if there's any steps left to be completed. Once these are all complete, then you're good to go to file this program. All right. We still need to put in ID. We still need to let whether or not this the client received a stimulus payment, all of that good stuff. You can receive client signatures. They can do it right there on the computer screen, people. All right. You can hit select all. Client can sign off on everything done during the tax process, fees included, and just put in that they understand. Let's put John Doe on here. Mr. John was very happy with the program and everything that we did for him. He loves the fact that he's getting this much back on his tax return. Last year, he barely got anything. He tried to do it himself. All right. Everything is done. Then you would hit complete. You will complete out that program. If it is not complete, guys, it will not let you complete it. Okay? Again, you have things left to finish. We would get these taken care of, and then we can X out of it and finish it. As an owner, you'll understand the impressiveness of this system. You can start the payment process. You can do it whether or not this is a payment, a practice return. You can see people's AGI, initial information, all here. We're going to mark this as complete. And you have the option to electronic file or paper file the documents, all of which helps you just move your business in the right direction. So from there, guys, it's a very smooth and easy transition. Obviously, if you have more questions, we will be glad to help you. Again, ask for the demo and go ahead and try the software out for yourself. It is very good, very great. Resolutions Tax Software Service, mytaxoffice.com, resolutionstaxsoftware.com. So many ways to get to the site, all to help open your office and do what's best with you. Profiles are here. You can simply log out by logging out. Again, you can have this pulled up on any type of device as long as you have an internet browser and internet service. Thank you, guys.